officer who made the arrest, a lot of people have been amazed by that video. Do you think your officer showed remarkable restraint, or was he showing remarkable training?
Well, I mean, it's a combination of both. I mean, as an organization, one of the aspects of policing in today's environment with all of the urban cities across Canada is that we find that more of our calls for service involve a lot of aspects that require more de-escalation. We've added a third day within our organization that's specific to de-escalation and dealing with not just community interactions, but also dealing with the de-escalation piece. Our training at the police college as well speaks to de-escalation. More people will be dealing with de-escalation than pulling out their firearms in most police agencies in Toronto. And so it is a focal point of our training piece. Having said that, that particular situation yesterday, the way in which it went down was nothing short of remarkable. Well, that's going to be evidence, and I believe Detective Sergeant Gibson wants to put a hold on drilling into the minutiae of it. I've had a very brief opportunity to speak with him. He's doing well. He's very thankful for all of the support. He basically expresses he defaulted to his training under the circumstance, and we're doing anything and everything to make sure that his well-being is looked after. Well, from a community safety perspective, we have put our officers on 12-hour shifts at this point in time with a couple of overlaps to look at ensuring that we have the most amount of officers where they need to be and why they need to be there based on threat assessments, based on information received from intel and any other aspects, and ensuring that the City of Toronto is in fact safe. We have nothing that suggests that there needs to be any more concern from a safety perspective, but having said that, I don't want to remain overly comfortable on that. Our officers are highly trained to make sure that we've heightened our awareness and to be making sure that we are communicating with the communities that we are policing right now, and we've changed our deployment with what calls we are going to, and the investigation takes priority right now, and we're going to take every step to make sure the investigative piece is looked after to its fulsomeness, as well as we continue our day-to-day process of being where we need to be at all times. Wendy?
You guys weren't dealing with any non-emergency situations yesterday. Has that changed, or are you
No, that has changed. We are scaling down, but we also are making sure that all of the priority calls are looked after in a very timely fashion, and then we will take the next steps of building down from that, which is what we're doing right now. Wendy?
This has been a third high-profile homicide investigation that Toronto Police have taken on in a number of months. Are your officers stretched? Do you have enough resources to do it?
Well, as you can see yesterday, everybody steps up to the plate in time of need, not just the law enforcement, but also members of the community. It really does define the City of Toronto as a whole. This is a particular situation where we have quite a lot of resources to help at the front-loading end of it, and we have an opportunity to hold this particular crime scene so that we can really dig down and make sure that we have everything that's necessary for this particular investigation. Resource-wise, I'm very comfortable with where we stand right now. No, that was not said. That's very incorrect. As a homicide investigator, and Graham is very highly trained, all doors are open, everything will be explored. You guys are looking at one particular aspect of the investigation, but I can tell you from his seat, there are going to be many more layers, a lot of judicial authorizations, there's a lot more video evidence that has to come in, there are a lot more witnesses, which is why we have the hotline up there. We've got tremendous support right now from the community. The one thing that I missed yesterday, because I had just landed here, and I didn't really fully appreciate what many citizens had to witness, the casualties that they were witnessing, just being there at that time and seeing that. I want to make sure that everybody has an understanding that we do have that hotline to help people that are in need, or if you know somebody that, I don't want anyone to feel like there is nowhere to go. And so that hotline will provide a starting point for those people that will need that help. We've also looked after our members of the service, not just our frontline folks, our communications operators, our call takers, anyone that had a touch point with this. It's important that we do everything that we can from a wellness perspective as well. I've said that all the lanes are open with this investigation.
Question for you.
Detective Sergeant.
You charged him with premeditated murder in each one of these cases, which he was deliberate. He was going after these people. We're hearing a predominant number of the people killed or injured were women. Do you have any evidence in pursuing the fact that he was bypassing men and targeting women? Because some of the one of the witnesses said he watched him. He was very deliberate, right? Do you have evidence he was deliberately targeting more women?
No, at this stage, we have no evidence of that occurring.